I'm Katie Neal from Audacy Country, and we're here backstage at Stars and Strings with Hardy.
Hi.
I'm so excited for you to be here tonight. I was trying to take a tally because I feel like how many people on this lineup have Hardy cuts?
Oh.
Cole, Michael, BK, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like I was like thinking about how many people are going to start singing a song. I'm like, well,
It's
Hardy
the two
will have
girls are
written
the
that
ones
song.
I don't have cuts with. What the hell?
Have a meeting with Ashley McBride and Haley Witters after this.
I've written songs with both of them too. So
Really?
I'm just kidding.
As a
No
songwriter,
shade. No shade.
That's going to make you feel good though, as a songwriter. I know
No,
it's an
that's
important
cool.
thing to you.
Yeah, definitely. I was telling my wife this other day, but I'm really thankful that my cuts are very like evenly spread, and that feels like, I don't know, I still have like longevity as a songwriter just because I'm not like fully invested in just one person and have like 20 cuts with this one person. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that.
That's awesome. Every once in a while, I feel like I've gotten pretty good. Like I can hear some songwriters in certain songs.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Before
Yeah.
I look at the credits.
Yeah.
But then every once in a while, I'll hear one and I'm like, oh, that's a Hardy one I didn't know was coming. And I feel like you do such a good job of like writing for yourself, writing for other people. But now I'm curious, like as you found your lane as a performing artist, like how are you balancing the amount of time that you write for other people versus like what you write for you? Or is it kind of like what comes out?
That's this year has been the toughest time for that for whatever reason. I'm also next year I'm going to be putting out like a lot of music, so so there's more to write right now, and also like it's a long story, but I've like started a publishing company with some other people in town, some of my cousins, and I'm trying to write hits for the writers that or with the writers we're signing, and so
Set this up like business.
So there's a lot going on right now, and so it's more difficult, but I think it's just sort of a take it a day at a time thing. Like the other day, I went into a write, and it was a situation where there was some of like Morgan's main guys, and you know I still consider myself like one of Morgan's writers, but I just was like, you know what, I need a rock song today for myself, and so I went in there and I said, let's write a song for me, and so just taking it day to day like that is just it's the only way to do it, or you'll pull your hair out. I feel like.
You said you got a lot of music coming out next year.
Oh,
what can you say about that without getting in trouble?
It's just time, and yeah, the next record is going to be the coolest thing I think I've done so far.
You've done some cool things. Like I'm thinking about like
Trust
a Hicks
me,
tape,
dude.
and I'm like, what are you gonna?
The title track off the next record is going to be the coolest thing I've done so far. I guarantee it.
That's super exciting.
But there's a lot going on, and some of it is very, very close to being announced. But I can't talk about it yet. But there's a lot of music coming out next year for sure.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
The hottest news of the day today is the performance that you are doing with Post Malone and Morgan next week. And I feel like Post is the person that like whenever I ask somebody, and Morgan literally just said this week on the show, when I'm like, who do you want to collaborate with? They're like, Post Malone.
Everybody.
Everybody. So are you like working this pretty hard? Like
I've manifested this for years.
Really?
I mean, I remember slight flex here, but I've started following him when he had like 300,000 Instagram followers because I heard I was like on the White Iverson train, like the first thing that he ever put out, and I was like, this is dope, and I've been with him ever since. Like I've listened to everything. I'm a huge fan. I just think what he's done for hip hop and for pop music, and like it's just great. And I've always said that from the very beginning. Like I've been a huge fan, so the time has come.
I'm really excited. That's going to be so much fun. And then this is silly to end on this, but I was just remembering that the last time, I think I saw Lainey, we were talking about this. You're always headbanging at shows, like some of the rock stuff. We were trying to figure out, how do your glasses not fall off?
That's a great question. I can feel my glasses, and like I can there's like a specific motion I can do to keep them from falling, because I can feel them when I do, like if I go too hard or whatever.
So there's
like
not
a sweet spot. No. There's nothing.
I figured that you had something like holding it in the back.
No, there's nothing. There's just a sweet spot, and they're already kind of tight fitting. And I have my deal with Blue Water, which is the shameless plug, but Blue Water sunglasses, and they make me like just glasses frames, and they fit really tight when they're brand new, so I don't let them get too old. I keep rotating the new ones.
I was saying, because sometimes I'm like reading and mine slip off, and it's all
no. I let them. Once they start slipping, it's time to go to a new pair.
I love that. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm really excited to hear some of the songs tonight, to hear the stories, especially when you're sitting up there with people that you've written so many songs with.
Thank you
Hardy,
so much.
thank you so much for being here at Stars and Strings.
Woohoo!